Hello everyone, Joseph Ramirez with Black House Gaming here, giving you another video for NFL 5. I wanted to just kind of talk real quick, real briefly about the NFL 5 tabletop simulator casual constructed um, league play that we're going to be having going on. The dates are starting, get this out of the way. Anyways, the dates are starting November 7th through December 12th. It's free to enter, no entry fee. There are prize support. There's going to be 2021 promos, P21 Saquon Barkley and P21 Eric Armstead. So if you want to get those promos, all you have to do is sign up, play, have Tabletop Simulator, have fun, enjoy yourself, just kind of hang out, play some games, even learn the game. If you need to learn the game, be more than happy. Any of us that are in the Discord that have played on Tabletop Simulator, by all means, come in. We can even give you a deck to play just to learn, and you can learn and play the game and get some free promos out of it. These promos you can't find anywhere else. There's not like right now. There's not a lot of in-store, in-person play, so you're not finding these promos out in the wild. So definitely take advantage of playing in the league play, have some fun, and get some promos. Requirements: obviously, you must have Tabletop Simulator to play. We do have the instructions in the Tabletop Simulator Discord. So I will have the Tabletop Simulator Discord, I believe, in the description so that you can actually be able to follow it, add yourself in, bring yourself, come on in. Then there's a sign up in the Discord there, so you can actually put the information in. That way you can get your promos. Deck construction. Decks will follow the standard deck construction rules as of November 2nd, 2022, and they will be using the Tournament Guide 2.0. Deck list is optional. You don't have to bring a deck list. However, with the new November 20th rules, if you take a look at my older video I went over, we are following those rules. So it's going to have the 2019 timestamps as far as like end of play for those gentlemen, some of the functional erratas, and then of course, the unique, not this Sunday, and things like that. So if you need to check that out, I will leave the link in the description for you to go check out the rules for that. However, this is exciting because we're going to do standard deck, which means you can just build and use whatever. There's going to be tons of rainbow decks there. I know there's going to be tons of just pure synergy decks where it's pure teams, and that's perfectly fine. It is a casual event. What's interesting about this particular event, of course, let me kind of go over this with you. Rounds and pairings. Rounds will be posted weekly on Mondays by 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll have until Sunday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time to complete your scheduled match with your opponent and report the results. Any scheduling conflicts, please contact the organizer, which should be Kusik. If neither player reports, unreported matches will report as a tie. Matches will be best of one with no time limit. Overtime rules are in effect, and play will continue until there's a winner or both players decide to call it a draw. You are allowed to switch decks freely between games during the regular season play, but any changes must be made before entering your scheduled game. This time, there's going to be no playoffs for the season, so final standings will post after 12/13/2022. So, Penny, let's see, prize support. Penny will be providing promo support for this event, and names will be submitted at the end of the postseason play, and final results, deck lists, and names of all participants, where you can actually get that. There is a few commonly asked questions, which I'll get into in just a bit. Basically, it's same thing as kind of was before if you ever played in the league play last time. However, what I find interesting is that obviously we're starting 1 week late into the month and going 1 week into the December month. And I know with a lot of these things, holidays coming up, it's going to be real hard to get a league play going in the month of December. Now, what's cool is when it comes to the playoff, there's no playoffs, right? So it's just final standings. Really, at this point, it doesn't really matter who ends up first, who ends up last, who ends up whatever, because everybody's getting promos just for playing. So come, if you have a deck idea, this is the perfect time to, pull out your deck idea, see how it works, see if it's good, see what you need to change, see what you need to tweak, and you can tweak it right during, in between your matches. So one week you play somebody and it didn't really work out. I could change this, I could change that. Maybe I need to update this or I need to update that. And you just kind of go through and switch things up and try it in the next round and see how it goes. And I mean, you're gonna get prizes even if you go 0-4. So trying out a deck or seeing how things work, or even just learning the game. So don't be afraid to come out, have a good time. Some commonly asked questions. Do we need to participate in every round to be eligible to receive promos? No. This is a casual league and real life happens. As long as you play one round, you'll be eligible to receive promos. So you can come out, learn the game, one game, week one, try it out. If you don't like it, or you life happens, like we said, it's getting close to the holidays, obviously with Thanksgiving and then Christmas and things like that. We understand. Get your game in, have fun. If you can't make it, every single week, try to, but we'll see if we can just get out there and get some games in. Is there anything special for winning league? No, league is just for fun. What about playoffs, postseason? Surely I'll get some super awesome prize, right? There's no postseason this round, so no need to worry about any of that. My opponent didn't show. What do I do now? Reach out to them, see if they can reschedule. If they're unable to reach out to the organizer via Discord. We're here to have fun, so let's see what we can make happen. Sometimes, like last time, what we did is we just kind of, there was a substitute available who was ready to play, and we said, hey, this person's ready to play. This person's ready to play. Go ahead and get on and just play and record your match. No big deal. So I would definitely like to record my matches going through this time around. So don't be shy. I may ask you if it's cool to go ahead and post the game onto the YouTube channel. And if you're cool with it, cool. If you're not, no big deal. But how do I receive my promos? Well, I need to send in my personal details. When you sign up, I'll gather your name, address, and spreadsheet is only visible to the event organizer and Panini. So once the event concludes, it can send out all promos to participants. What if I don't want promos? Do I still have to provide you with details? Nope. You can come, play, and have fun. No need to worry about it. If you don't want to get the promos, no big deal. Don't have to provide your personal information if you don't want the promos. If you have any other questions that's not listed on the FAQ, you can always hop in the Discord, give us a shout. Of course, we'll be able to handle anything from there. And so definitely not not a bad deal to get a couple promos and just come hang out, have fun, play the game. And so I wanted to give you guys an update on that. Also, I didn't want to go empty-handed, so I did put together a quick little list that you may see for this event. And this is a Synergy Mythology deck. So the Synergy is active. Once per drive, you may energize all legends at the end of the play. And if you have a legend on the bench, once per drive, you may choose to gain 10 yards instead of yards gained or lost on that play. So, nice little synergy there if you're playing legends. The great thing about it is I'm playing legends. So this is a built heavy run deck. As you can see, I'm playing Mac Jones. Any runs outside the 40-yard line are unstoppable. Then you have the King Derrick Henry. So with Derrick Henry, sorry about that. With Derrick Henry, of course, when we take a look at his effect, he says run, discard an action card from your hand to gain an additional 15 yards and set the marker back to 1. So you basically get to go back to first down. It doesn't energize your players, but it does give you an extra 15 yards. And of course, you get to take a first down, basically, right? So excellent ability here. Basically kind of built the deck with King Henry in mind and just kind of running it with this. To complement him, we got Barry Sanders, run, double the yards gained on the play, and it becomes first down. This ability can only be used once per half, so you basically can run, get double yards, and then set the clock back to first down, which is going to heavy control. This is heavy control. Basically, hold on to the ball as long as possible. Pretty much, if you can hold it the entire half with 2 first downs, I mean, you do what you do. We got Legend Marshall Falk, run and receive, gain an additional 20 yards. It's just a pure 20-yard gain. Being a legend is awesome. And so a lot of times what you'll see is maybe have Marshall Falk on the bench when you don't need to gain that additional 20, and it still triggers the mythology. As far as my 5th and final player, John Elway, he is a legend, so if he's on the bench, we're good to go. He fits the scheme. He's a run. Your next successful play gained at least 20 yards. Your next successful, if on a run, if your play gained at least 20 yards, your next successful pass will set the down marker to 1. So basically getting another first down. So keeping with the theme, we're running. John Elway, Sanders, and Derrick Henry can all get us back to first down. And so if you have a way to get at least 20 yards on a run, Mac Jones says it's unstoppable outside of this line here. So anything out this part, we can get there. And then, of course, we're going to get a first down on our next pass play. What you'll see in here is pretty cool how I built the deck, just the kind of idea here for it. And you'll see that in a second. Defensively, Jonathan Abram on a tackle 0 to 6. If the play would gain 20 more yards, it gains only 20 instead. Excellent, strong, definitely card. If you haven't seen the video in the finals of the playoffs of the last league game, you can see how strong a instead yards gained instead work. It's very, very strong right now, currently in the 2022 meta, where people can go, an explosive offensive play and gain, 40 to 60 plus yards on one single play and then just have it go only 20. So very, very strong. We got Jeremy Chin, 2 safeties on defense. While Jeremy Chin is active, all of your run middles stop all runs. So we know how strong stopping all runs is, right? Because they just eroded a couple of cards that were non-unique to be unique because they stopped all run and all pass. So in this particular case, we take a look at it and it's like, perfect. We can actually stop all runs by just running run middle. So as long as he's active. Jalen Ramsey says, while he's energized, cancel the abilities of all of your opponent's wide receivers with the highest rating. So basically kind of shut off one guy doing Jalen Ramsey things. We all know Jeff Okudah. If you haven't watched the league play again, he's another great one. Tackle, determine grit. The play gains yardage 5 times equal to the grit value instead of yards gained or lost in the play. So if they go, 60, 70 yard bomb, a long pass, you can literally determine grit and they can get anywhere from 0 to 45. So Jeff Okudah, very strong. Love it in this meta. Very good. We all know the name Deion Sanders. Obviously, he's one of the best, in the set of 2022. Definitely changed the game. Remember, he does have an errata, so he does say at the start of each possession, choose an opposing player. If that player uses an exhaust ability, take possession of the ball. So he's going to be one of those things that you got to look out for and you got to build your deck around. And if you don't have a way to stop this, or, you're going to lose possession of the ball, he did get nerfed quite a bit on not being able to be hit on run or receive abilities, just exhaust abilities. So as you can see, what we're doing here on offense, run, or receive, run, and no effect. There's no exhaust ability on my team. It gets around Deion Sanders. I don't have to worry about getting, picked off by Barry or Deion Sanders at any time. So we're safe there. So kind of an idea, kind of get you going on what to look out for. And these are kind of things that I feel like, not only very strong, but, a lot of fun. So will it work? I mean, I just kind of threw it together, so I don't know. let's take a look at the actions. Acclimatize, obviously unaffected by weather or environment effects. You don't want your guys to lose abilities, and then when it goes to discard pile, draw a card. We don't have a lot of draw effects on this particular team, so we want to make sure that we're able to draw. Adrenaline, so we have 2 adrenalines. Obviously, we want to be able to reuse our Derrick Henrys and John Elway's, even our Marshall Falk. So we want to keep doing that. Same thing with Jeff Okuda, Jonathan Abram. We want to make sure that they're upright because there are only 2 tackle abilities, right? So great things there. As you can see, I got 2 screen pass, which is funny because we're going to use screen pass for our John Elway, right? So if the current play becomes a short pass for 15, only on field adjustments if you call it a run play. You'll see in the play deck running all run plays. So what's great about this is I can change a run into a pass, gain a first down for only 15 yards with John Elway. So this is our only pass play. Kind of fun. We run 2 clean slates just to get rid of gridiron cards. If no gridiron card exists, we draw a card. Deja vu, we need 2 deja vus to get back our adrenalines and our acclimatize. Basically, it gives us an extra copy of these. Very strong if you're going to use power-ups. Of course, 2 outperform, 1 not this Sunday. We run 1 sideline adjustment and 2 out of position, 2 speed kills, and 2 draw offsides. I may modify this a bit. I may change out 2 sideline adjustments and 1 out of position. So that may change just a little bit, but we're at 20 exactly. As far as pass plays, or the offensive play calling, we're running 1 unique play, which is the run reverse and all run. We want, of course, to run reverse to be able to kind of be an unstoppable run where we can actually trigger these abilities. Then we're going to run, of course, run right 2022. We run 4 of these, and that's because it is run middle and short pass. So it's going to stop the short pass. And then with Jeremy Chin, it's going to stop all runs. So then we've got 2019's S70, run right, short pass. And we've got run right from 2021, which is also run middle, run right. We've got 2021's U182, which is run right and short pass. Run right and run left, run middle, which again is going to help. Basically, Jeremy Chen is going to be turned sideways, or else we're going to stop all runs in this particular deck. Also, with short passes being pretty predominant, we're able to stop the short pass. Run left, short pass with Zeke Elliott here. The namesake, King Henry, of course, run left on 6 with a run middle, run right. Chubb on a run left with a run middle, run right. We've got U177, run left and medium pass. We've got run left with run left, run middle. We've got run left with run left, run middle. Run middle with run middle, run right. Run middle with run middle, run right. Run middle with run left, run right. Run middle with long pass. And run middle with run left, run middle. I may modify this as well. I'm looking over, like I said, I just threw it together, but looking at it, I don't have enough of this card to stop medium pass. I want us to, kind of be more of a balanced defense. So I'll probably end up updating that. But like I said, I just kind of threw this deck together real quick, but just to kind of give you guys an idea of something that you could build. You can copy it straight off of this if you'd like, and make some changes as you want, as far as to your liking. If that's what you want to play for League, you definitely have that ability to. Whatever the case may be, that's perfectly fine. Hope to see you guys there. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and hope to see you there at the League play.